both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Set.
On play action now. Herbert. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I'm not sure how many guys grew up wanting to be an NFL fullback. Like, they don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands, I can do some things.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing again, Herbert. Pass caught right side by Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. First down, Houston. Herbert to the air again. Throw on the run is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Now Herbert again. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive and some points.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Go.
Herbert. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Texas.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. We are through 1. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. To the air right away is Manning. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. At the 23-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30, but that is good enough for a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Panther first down.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Two first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. They're running on the inside handoff. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Manning. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
He completes it to Marshall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll look over the middle and find his running back.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
To throw, it's Manning. This one into the hands of Marshall. To the pylon, he's pinned. Touchdown, Carolina.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Now Manning. That's going to be caught in the end zone, and they take the lead by 1.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Herbert on the bootleg. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Herbert now on first down. Escaping to, and he's going to have to eat this one, as down he goes. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Herbert. Flush to his right. taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. Here comes a return from the end zone. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Manning. The open man is Johnson. He's got him. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 30-yard line. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. They got the kryptonite.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 1.
Hurt.
Throwing now, Manning. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. It'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
To the air is Manning. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still... work to do now on 3rd down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And this is really just all about the second effort. I mean, they've got him stopped initially, but it's his ability to just continue to push through the initial contact, push forward to that first down marker, and he didn't get it by much, but that's a really good effort.
And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw is Manning. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Looking to throw is Manning. That's taken in, and he'll be out of bounds well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like
Motion. Ready? 1970 Lion. 70
Peyton gonna look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's gonna have a Panthers first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down.
Ready? Break. Ready? Let's go.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a good show of force there and gets 4 tough yards out of that one. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Hawk 70.
They'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
First and 10.
72 from Cowboys.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To the air, it's Peyton. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Third and 9.
18 Cardinal.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. To throw. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
Here we go.
Here now, second down and goal. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers.